Hello Plymouth, Luke Pollard here, I'm your Member of Parliament. Last year I was elected to stand up for Plymouth and to protect our naval base, our dockyard and our armed forces from further Tory defence cuts that have gone unchecked in our city for far too long. I've campaigned against the sale of HMS Ocean to Brazil, against the cuts to our amphibious ships HMS Albion, HMS Bulwark and the Royal Marines, to ensure that our new RFAs are built in British shipyards like North Devon's excellent Appledore and design jobs come to Devonport. We also need a long-term funded recycling programme to deal with the legacy of the 13 old nuclear submarines in Devonport.
Well, can I say, first of all, that we take this issue that he has raised of the safe storage and disposal of nuclear submarines very seriously.
As the son of a submariner, I'm very proud of our city's military history, the contribution of those serving, family forces, the supply chain and veterans to our country's safety. I believe it is vital for our country's national security that Devonport continues to be an essential part of our long-term military setup. Last Sunday, after a year of hard campaigning, we won the campaign to protect HMS Albion and HMS Bulwark from the scrap heap. This saved hundreds of service jobs and supporting jobs in our city and will keep our country safe. This campaign was also a great team effort for our city as we saw the council, trade unions and MPs come together. But our work is not over. Whilst the government pats itself on the back for saving 2 ships they told me a year ago I was scaremongering about.
Perhaps even scaremongering to his own constituents, which I don't think.
Our next job is to get all the Type 26s in Devonport. We already have the Type 23s with tails, and while I'm concerned about the numbers of Type 26, we need them here in Devonport. Portsmouth should have the carriers and the destroyers, and Scotland the subs, but we need our fair share, and Devonport is a genuine world-class base port for these new frigates, as well as our amphibious fleet. I launched this campaign at the end of 2017, and I've been consistently campaigning and keeping the fight up ever since. More frigates, Mr. Speaker. I want to be clear, we have too few escort frigates. Can the Leader of the House now agree to a debate in government time as we understand 2 Type 23 frigates are further facing the axe in the latest round? I was grateful yesterday to the Armed Forces Minister for meeting me to talk about base porting of frigates, which is a very important issue in Devonport. The case for base porting... I would encourage the Minister to not only announce the base porting arrangements for the Type 26s and the Type 31s, providing clarity for future investment in base ports. Devonport offers a genuine world-class base. The importance of base porting the frigates and making sure we have an adequate number of capable frigates base ported in Devonport base. I'm proud to be standing here again to make the case for Devonport, the largest naval base in Western Europe, to be home to all the Type 26 frigates, and especially using that money to base port the new Type 26 frigates in Devonport. As Devonport's MP, I won't stop leading debates affecting Devonport. I'll keep fighting for Devonport. Like we had with the amphibious ships campaign, it's good to have support from MPs from other parties. Some joined the campaign from the start, others perhaps more late on. But as far as I'm concerned, it's the more the merrier. I launched the campaign to get the new Type 26s in Devonport in December last year. I invited the other 2 Conservative MPs to join that campaign. I really am glad that Johnny Mercer is now speaking up about that. We should know very soon if these ships are coming to Devonport. Let's keep pushing. I welcome cross-party working on any campaign, and this is no exception. Let's support each other, let's keep going, let's act in one voice as Plymouth so that ministers know there is no other option than to put the new Type 26 frigates in Devonport. Thanks very much, Plymouth. See you soon.